Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So let's go ahead. Gemini, let's see what we have for you this week. There is this energy like where you're taking a stand and you're front and center, basically. So wherever you are going, whatever it is that you're doing this week, you are the center of attention. You are, like, it's almost kind of like everybody wants to be around your energy. Everybody wants to be around you. Everybody wants to be near Gemini. Everybody, and it's almost kind of like you're in the spotlight. You're really enjoying this energy. It's actually quite beautiful. And then boom, it becomes overwhelming. And it becomes overwhelming over your own thoughts. It's not that the attention is not that what you're doing is overwhelming, is that you're overthinking or over worrying about what's next, or you're overthinking or over worrying about when this energy or this space is going to leave you. And what I want to remind you guys is that when you put yourself in that situation or you allow your thoughts to go there, then that is what you're calling in. So let's put it this way. If business is going good this week, don't think about what next week is going to be. Don't worry, and don't start saying, oh, I bet you next week is going to be low. Oh, I bet you next week I'm not going to have this much energy. Oh, I bet you next week there's not going to be this much flow in. I bet you next week there's not going to be this much booking, because then you are setting that intention, and that's what you're telling the universe. Like, you know what, next week I don't want this. So instead of putting yourself in that situation, just be like, wow, this is amazing. Wow, I love this. Oh, I love this energy. I love, and embrace it as you're in it. And the more that you embrace it, and the more that you allow yourself to celebrate in that space, then the more that you're able to draw in, right? When we talk about our thoughts, right, and how they create our reality, a lot of times what we don't realize is that by what we are saying, right, whether things are going good or bad, however you want to view them, to me personally, they're just experiences, right? But to be honest with you, when you're going through a challenge, right, a lesson or an experience that is a little bit harder to swallow, it is easy to get drawn into that energy a lot faster. And when you're experiencing something that is more free flowing, something that is more exciting, something that's bringing you joy, sometimes the thoughts or the memories of when things weren't as good, or when you weren't enjoying the experience as much, can come in and trigger, right? And can come in and set this domino effect that then draws you back. So that is your challenge for this week. It's like, how do you avoid not allowing yourself to go back into that space where then you start to ask yourself, well, what is going to go wrong, or how long is this going to last? Instead, stay in the present moment and enjoy it. Instead, stay in the present moment and embrace what it is that is coming to you this week. Because again, there is an increase, whether it comes to your business, whether it comes to your finances, or just this energy of people gravitating towards you, gravitating towards your business, gravitating towards your page or whatever it is, and people just wanting either your advice or wanting your guidance on something, and it's beautiful, and it really allows you it really allows you to feel that energy of like, yes, I am in my purpose. Yes, this is what I'm meant to do. But you Geminis have this tendency to allow your mind to fuck it up for you. And that is kind of like what you need to stay away from this week. So however it is, whether it is you have to take a couple of minutes in the morning and say certain affirmations or declare what your day is going to be like every day, then you do that. But do not allow the past memories of when things were challenging in a difficult way, to weigh you down, or to bring you back into that thought pattern that you worked so hard to get out of. So let's pull out a couple of tarots just to clarify. We have the Nine of Coins in the reverse. We have the Three of Swords in the upright. And then we have the World in the upright position. So with the Nine of Coins and the Three of Swords, the Nine of Coins is in the reverse. So again, you're coming out of a stagnant energy, or an energy where you yourself were stabbing yourself in the back. You yourself were stopping yourself from achieving either financial success or, you know, success in your business or something like that. And it all came through your thoughts. Whether you want to admit it or not, it all came through your thoughts. And now it is a time for you to fight those thoughts, right? And not allow yourself to go back, in order to allow everything else to come in order to allow this new flow of energy to stay with you consistently. Because it's almost kind of like you hit a peak, and then these thoughts come in that make you doubt the future, make you doubt yourself, and then that sets a chain of reaction that draws you back. So this is the week for you to overcome that energy. So let's pull out an oracle card. Now these can be confirmation to the reading, your advice, or something that you're not seeing clearly that you need to be made aware of, okay? Alrighty. So one card, Spirit, for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Excuse me. Second guessing yourself, or doubting yourself, or doubting your business, or doubting your success needs to stop. Deep quiet, number 11, meditation and stillness. So meditation and stillness, now again, a lot of people meditate in different ways, but when you're in that stillness energy within yourself, it allows you to see things clearly, it allows you to see a different perspectives of things, which then allows you to put those into play. And that's kind of like what you're being asked to do this week. So again, guys, take advantage of the energy transmutation playlist. You'll be able to find it on the channel, and they are free, and I have 7 of them, root all the way through the crown chakra, and they're just a couple of minutes each, and it's just to kind of transmute that energy into what it is that you wanted. So what is the weekly message that Gemini should focus on, their final weekly message? Uncertainty. The shades of gray within the fog will eventually lift. So again, this energy of, like, you know, these thoughts that you currently have, or these thoughts that you usually allow to come in that make you doubt or question the future, that is kind of like the fog that is being lifted. But is only going to be completely lifted if you set the intention to lift it, and if you allow yourself to show up for yourself every day as if it has already lifted. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.